When he made Shakti in 1982, Ramesh Sippy managed to pull off a sensational casting coup by persuading Dilip Kumar and Amitabh Bachchan to play together. Dilip Kumar is the law-abiding father to Bachchan's rebellious son.
ना विजय नहीं नहीं मैं तुमको इस तरह नहीं जाने दूंगा मैं इस तरह नहीं जाने दूंगा बेटे विजय विजय
Though less than a generation separates these two fine actors, the role models most associated with them belong to quite distinct periods in India's social and political history.
Two totally brilliant actors, working with Dilip Kumar, who has been the best of his time, and Amitabh Bachchan, who has been the best of his time. Two of the best ever, and together, what more can one want as a director?
The year 1982 was important for something else. It marked the return of Dilip Kumar to the cinema after a career break in 1976, when many thought he had quit the industry for good. Born Yusuf Khan, he was the third son of Ghulam Sarwar Khan's 11 children. He grew up in Peshawar, where his father was a dry fruit merchant. In the early 40s, armed with a degree in science, Yusuf Khan began to look around for a job. A chance meeting with Devika Rani, the reigning goddess of the Indian screen, was to end his search in the most magical way. As a young boy in Peshawar, constrained by social custom, there wasn't much exposure to the cinema, and his innate shyness didn't help matters much when he met Devika Rani. Devika Rani was prepared to gamble on a greenhorn and cleared the way for his first film offer. Yusuf Khan was signed on without a screen test, but in keeping with filmy tradition, he would need a screen name. There were three suggested: Jahangir, Vasudev, and Dilip Kumar. Yusuf quite liked the first two. Devika Rani preferred Dilip Kumar. And so it was. In his debut role in 1944, Dilip Kumar played the hero in Bombay Talkies' Jwar Bhata. But his shyness suited well the less flamboyant, less projected, more naturalistic style preferred in the cinema. By contrast, Prithviraj Kapoor, though no less talented, had an acting style better suited to the theatre.
He will look that he's from theatre. Many actors who come from theatre, it's very evident, the way they they work out the whole movement for their own acting. But here you could see this whole internal process of an actor and also the external process.
His early films for Bombay talkies gave him the experience he needed. So by the time he came to making Shaheed for S. Mukherjee, he was able to carry the main role of the tragic hero, which proved seminal to his future career. Dilip Kumar's work in Shaheed caught Mehboob Khan's attention when he was casting his forthcoming film, Andaz.
ये फूल सिर्फ आप पर ही खिलता है राजन बाबू। जी आप तो तकल्लुफ करते हैं। दिलीप साहब, मुझसे ज्यादा ये आप पर सजता है। ये मेरी सजावट नहीं, आपकी नजर का धोखा है।
Apart from Dilip Kumar, Andaz starred Raj Kapoor and Nargis in a triangular love story. Dilip Kumar's brooding lover in the film fitted the role so perfectly that Mehboob found he had very little direction to do, as Dilip Kumar had understood the magic of the camera.
He has a way of speaking to a person, looking away a bit, and then at an opportune moment, he would turn around and look at the person. He uses this very skillfully. I'm sure he uses it from his heart also. In other words, it's a matter of feeling it and also using it as a technique to make it very impressive.
Dilip Kumar's ease before the camera hadn't come easily. He worked hard to find the balance between reason and emotion that underlies all convincing characterization. Once the balance had been achieved, he was able to move forward and refine the techniques that soon came to be known as the Dilip Kumar style.
कहाँ गया मेरा बचपन खराब करके मुझे हुए हम जिनके लिए बर्बाद वो हमको चाहे करें ना याद जीवन भर.
The Dilip Kumar style, as it were, grew from the tragic roles he played in Andaz and Didar, and by the time Devdas appeared, Dilip Kumar almost personified the tragic hero.
कौन कमबख्त है जो बर्दाश्त करने के लिए पीता है? मैं तो पीता हूं कि बस सांस ले सकूं.
In Bimal Roy's Devdas, Dilip Kumar succeeded in making the audience sympathize totally with the pain and agony of a man prevented by social norms from pursuing his love for Paru, a childhood friend so wonderfully played by Suchitra Sen. Dilip Kumar's portrayal of a character unable to follow his conscience imparts to the story its fatalistic resonance and places Devdas not only among the classics but distinct from other tragic love stories.
ये रूप तुम्हारा इतना रूप अच्छा नहीं है. इससे अहंकार बहुत बढ़ जाता है. जानती हो ना चांद पे भी रूप सिवाया है, इसीलिए उसके चेहरे पर दाग है. और तुम्हारे चेहरे पर भी ऐसा ही दाग बना दो. फिर भी पारों की बहुत याद आती है. पल भर में सब कुछ खत्म हो गया. वो शादी के रास्ते पे चल दी और मैं बर्बादी के रास्ते पे. अब एक कभी न खत्म होने वाला नाटक शुरू हो गया।
Audiences like to know that their heroes don't die at the end of a story. But in Dilip Kumar's case, dying was as heroic and desirable as walking off into the sunset. B.R. Chopra's Naya Daur, made in the 50s, reflected, as its title suggests, the changes that were taking place in society after independence. As the film's hero, Dilip Kumar argues for progress and development through collective effort, whereas the villain of the film is all for the old feudalistic ways of exploitation.
मुश्किल तो यह है कि तुम लोग कुछ भी नहीं समझते। जब पेट की रोटी और जेब का पैसा छिन जाता है ना, तो कोई समझ नहीं रह जाती आदमी के पास। कुंदन बाबू।
Though the film warns us of the perils of progress, it is Dilip Kumar, in the role of Shankar, with whom the audience sympathize.
हम मेहनत वालों ने जब भी मिलकर कदम बढ़ाया, सागर ने रास्ता छोड़ा, पर्वत ने शीश झुकाया। फौलादी है सीने अपने, फौलादी है बाहें, फौलादी है सीने अपने, फौलादी है बाहें। वो आसमां झुक रहा है ज़मीं पर।
In Madhumati, released in 1954, Dilip Kumar played an idealistic young city dweller in love with a village girl played by Vaijayanti Mala. The screenplay was written by Ritwik Mehta, and the film was directed by Bimal Roy, who had so successfully adapted European neorealism to the Indian screen.
सुहाना सफर और ये मौसम हसी, सुहाना सफर और ये मौसम हसी, हमें डर है हम खो न जाए कहीं।
Dilip Kumar regards his association with Bimal Roy to be the high point of his career.
सुहाना सफर और ये मौसम हसी, दिल तड़प तड़प के कह रहा है आ भी जा, तू हमसे आँख ना चुरा, तुझे कसम है आ भी जा। दिल तड़प तड़प के कह रहा है आ भी जा, तू हमसे आँख ना चुरा, तुझे कसम है आ भी जा।
His next film was an epic. Stylistically, closer to the big canvas Hollywood extravaganzas than European filmmakers like De Sica or Rossellini. In K. Asif's Mughal-e-Azam, Dilip Kumar plays Prince Salim, who defies his father, the Emperor Akbar, played with towering authority by Prithviraj Kapoor, because of his steadfast love for Anarkali, a court dancer, played brilliantly by Madhubala.
सलीम के पहलू में अनारकली हिंदुस्तान की मलिका होगी।
पाँव की खाक को सर का ताज न बनेगी।
वो बन चुका अनारकली।
The challenges of playing a princely character brought up in a court with very strict formalities brought Dilip Kumar face to face with the problems of marrying emotion to formal dialogue.
अनारकली आजाद नहीं की जाएगी।
क्यों नहीं की जाएगी?
खामोश। एक शहजादे को अपना फर्ज नहीं भूलना चाहिए।
वो कौन सा फर्ज है जो मोहब्बत को भी सीने में कुचल सकता है?
महाबली का हुक्म तुम्हारा फर्ज है।
ये फर्ज तो नहीं, ये एक शहंशाह के महल में पैदा होने की सजा जरूर है,
लेकिन हमारी बख्शी हुई ये अजीमुशान सजा तुझे भुगतनी होगी।
संतराश का दावा यकीनन सही था। बेशक इस बेपनाह हुस्न की ताब पत्थर हिला सकता है। बुतों की खुदाई तस्लीम करने को जी चाहता है।
साहिब आलम पर बुत परस्ती का इल्जाम लग जाएगा।
मैं उनसे कई दफे देखा कि लैंग्वेज जो है उनका बहुत अच्छा है, यानी वो लैंग्वेज स्टडी इज वेरी गुड। कई दफे उनको पूछना पड़ता है कि तुम ये इसका मतलब क्या है। मैंने कहा तुम ऐसे ऐसे शब्द क्यों यूज करते हो। मैंने कहा देखिए बात क्या है कि मैं पढ़ा हूँ उर्दू और खास उर्दू पढ़े हो, तो लैंग्वेज अच्छा होना बहुत जरूरी है हमारे फिल्म में।
From prince in Mughal-e-Azam to pauper almost in Ganga Jamuna. Gone were Prince Salim's aristocratic robes, and Dilip Kumar was now in dhoti, banyan and gamcha.
अब देखा हजूर, हमका माफी दो। और उनका ना ये गंगुआ ससुर एकदम फटीचर आदमी है, एक ही बात का बुरा माने का कौनो फायदा नहीं है रानी।
As the Bhojpuri-speaking rustic in Ganga Jamuna, Dilip Kumar is the honest-hearted, uncomplicated cart driver, professing openly his love for his parents and his neighbors. So brilliant is the characterization and convincing that one begins to wonder whether actor gets beneath the character's skin or the character gets beneath the actor's.
आ गया मेरे भाई, तेरे बिना मेरी बहुत खराबी हो गई रही मुन्ना।
As the story unfolds, the simple village lad, led by feelings of anger and revenge, joins a group of dacoits. The rustic Ganga is now a raging leader of outlaws.
मैं सारे संसार से बदला ले लूंगा मुन्ना, मुन्ना।
Dilip Kumar began to have problems separating his real life from his real one. So intense was his involvement with his work. Doctors advised him to take things easy and accept less demanding roles in future. Thus began a string of light comedy roles, which cost him less in emotional currency, but which were nonetheless as valuable in artistic terms as his earlier, more tragic roles.
हाले डोले किसी की नथनी, झूमे किसी का झुमका, हर क्वारी दिल थाम ले अपना, ऐसा लगाऊं ठुमका।
कैसे भला?
ऐसे जब हो किसी की ब्याह सगाई, मेरी जवानी ले अंगड़ाई, मेरी जवानी ले अंगड़ाई। कोई मेरी हाय हाय, कोई मेरी भी शादी करा दे, तो फिर मेरी चाल देख ले, मेरे पैरों।
At around this time, Dilip Kumar married the lovely young Sarah Banu. Marriage had a steadying influence on his acting career. From now on, he would accept very few roles.
ए नंदिनी, अरे ये इमली क्यों उठाई यहाँ से? मेरे क्या बाप की दुकान है, चला कुछ?
अरे इतनी सी तो इमली ली है, कोई सारी दुकान थोड़ी लूट ले। क्यों चिल्ला रहे हो?
In films like Gopi, Ram or Shyam and Sagina, Dilip Kumar had the audience in splits of laughter.
काम कैसे चल रहा है? जैसे चलना चाहिए वैसे चल रहा है। सब फर्स्ट क्लास है, एकदम फिटफाट।
सब फर्स्ट क्लास है, एकदम फिटफाट। हम जानते हैं, उधर बैठकर खाते के पन्ने फाड़ रहे थे, आंखों से देखा है।
जो पन्ने फाड़ने चाहिए थे वही पन्ने फाड़े हैं। सच कहा है किसी ने, छोकरियों की अकल इधर पाँव की एड़ी में होती है, पाँव की।
हमारी अकल तो पाँव की एड़ी।
Few actors in the cinema have been able to make audiences laugh or cry with such skill.
साला मैं तो साहब बन गया, अरे साला मैं तो साहब बन गया, साहब बन के कैसा तन गया, ये सूट मेरा देखो ये बूट मेरा देखो जैसे गोरा कोई लंदन का, साला मैं तो साहब बन गया, साहब बन के कैसा तन गया।
In 1976, Dilip Kumar took a break from acting. Everyone thought his career was over. When he returned to the screen in Kranti 5 years later, a delighted film industry bent over backwards in trying to create suitable roles for him. His role in Shakti was one such. But there were others, in films like Mashal, Vidhata and Karma.
अरे पूछे मेरी बीवी, do you love me? Do you love me? तो क्या कहा आपने? अरे बरसों से तो कहता आया I love you, I love you. हर दिन हर पल यही कहूँ मैं I love you. सुबह सवेरे काम पे
Dilip Kumar happily accepted the change with the same grace and dignity that now marked his middle age.
राजेश्वर, मेरे लगे तारे ये बेटे जो हैं ना, या तो ये अंधे हैं या फिर बहरे हैं। अंधे यूं हैं कि सामने वो आदमी उस बेचारी लड़की की लाश लिए खड़ा है, पर इनको वो लाश दिखाई ना देती, और वो बच्चा बिलक बुलक के रो रहा, पर इनके कन्ना में कोई आवाज ना पड़ती।
Though Dilip Kumar played fathers, grandfathers and uncles with the same skill and professionalism he brought to his early work, there are many who feel that the industry fell short in using his immense talent.
There are very few actors in India who improvise like this now. The kind of detailing in his working of a character. I have seen him, and his involvement is so much that any moment, there is nothing to speak, nothing to express. It's a complete silent moment. He can fill up with his small facial expressions or a minor gesture perhaps. He has that strength. I feel that he would have got much more than what he deserves.
Dilip Kumar has inspired and influenced many of India's leading actors. In fact, Amitabh Bachchan has openly acknowledged his debt to Dilip Kumar, calling him the finest actor of all times. Many agree that to surpass him would be very difficult.
Dilip Kumar himself, whatever he has given the range of his mechanics, it's very difficult to match, very difficult to match. Young actors have got to work very hard on that. He has a great detailing of, understanding literature, a great understanding of socio-political awareness, what's happening around. And then he has that air, that from one character to another character, he has to change from within and outside. Very few actors do this. If any actor who are taking newcomers, want to match him, has to do all this.
Dilip Kumar is held in the greatest esteem because he has never allowed his star status to separate him from the problems of ordinary human beings or of his colleagues.
He takes up a lot of causes, social causes for the needy, for people who need his help, and he goes out of his way to attend to these causes. In that sense, whenever there is a problem in the industry, he's always there to stand by that cause, whether it is against the country or against the industry, or he's there to defend it, he's there to fight for it. So all in all, a really grand person.
During his long and fruitful career, many awards have been bestowed upon Dilip Kumar.
It's the looking forward that matters. The rest is all a bundle of memories.